8th February. The D-Day has finally arrived. It's 9:30 a.m. We are all rushing to meet the deadline. Our reporters have already collected the news. Editing follows. Our teacher coordinator, Ms. Mahua, is with us all through. Now, they are ready with the news. It's 10:30. We have only 30 minutes left. Here they are with the news headlines. We present our newsreaders of the day, Vidushi and Bhamini, before you. Good morning. We're reporting for Ahlcon Communique. I'm Vidushi.
And I'm Bhamini.
And the top stories for today are
Babus, work or retire. The central government has notified a rule making it compulsory for IAS, IPS and other All India services to retire in public interest if they fail to clear a review after 15 years of service. The measure is a part of a package of administrative reforms fast-tracked by the government. The Act follows initiatives to ensure time-bound delivery of services and a citizen's charter to list duties of various departments. Non-performers who retire are entitled to post-retirement benefits, including pension for life. So Babus, buckle up.
Is this food bill the ultimatum to the underprivileged? When the people are reading about the prolonged Lokpal bill, there ensues the food security bill. With more than 200 million food insecure people in the world, India ranks a low 66 among 88 countries on the World Hunger Index. The number of poor people in just 8 Indian states is at 410 million, more than the food insecure in 26 countries in sub-Saharan Africa put together. This bill, if implemented stringently, it will bring about a sea change in the lives of millions of rural and urban poor. This bill proposes all pregnant and lactating women will be given ₹6,000 for a period of 6 months. For priority group, that is those below the poverty line, 7 kg grain per month per person, rice at ₹3 per kg, wheat at ₹2 per kg and coarse grain at ₹1 per kg. For general group, that is above poverty line, 3 kg per person per month at half of minimum support price MRP to farmers. Meals for vulnerable communities, midday meal schemes and ICDS brought under the bill. Other nutrition schemes also to be made legal entitlement. Total bill for the grain supply will be around ₹1 to 1.5 lakh crores, including the state share, and the total grains needed for this bill 61 million tons. A reformed PDS which includes doorstep delivery, food coupons, Aadhaar or universal identity cards. Our senior reporter Mahima talked to Sunaina Devi while she was working in one of the households. She works as a domestic help in 4 houses to earn her living at the ripe old age of 75. Circumstances have forced her to take up these jobs as the son merely earns ₹3,000 per month. She has no other option but to supplement her income.
मेरे पति का 2 बरस इलाज हुआ कैंसर में, 2 साल इलाज हुआ लकवा में। उसके बाद मेरा पति घर बैठ गया 5 साल के बाद गुजर गया। 30 साल का लड़का रहा, वो भी गुजर गया। मेरा 3 लड़की, 1 लड़का बच गया। 2 लड़की के शादी करना हुआ, 1 लड़का के शादी करना हुआ। वो लड़की के शादी किए, लड़का के शादी किए, लड़का भी हार्ट प्रेशर में मर गया। 6 महीना इलाज हुआ पटना में करण डॉक्टर कर। उसके बाद मेरे बहुत आफत आ गया, 70-80 हजार कर्जा हो गया। उसके बाद में मैं 70,080 रुपया बम्बई से खटके, नासिक से खटके, पूना से खटके, बेंगलोर से खटके बेलदारी में वो कर्जा में तोड़ा। 2 लड़की के शादी किया, लड़का गुजर गया, लड़का को श्राद्ध किया। उसके बाद मेरा पैर धर लिया, पैर से चलने नहीं लगा। पैर से चलने नहीं लगा तो 2 साल में गांव में बैठ गया। उसके बाद गांव को, समाज को लोग रहा दिल्ली में। वो बोला मम्मी बैठ के क्या खाओगे, मर जाओगे, कौन बीनू, पैसा बीनू, चलो मेरे साथ दिल्ली। तो दिल्ली हमको आया हुआ गया 6 साल। मैं बेटा मेरा फैक्ट्री में काम कर रहा है, जाली फैक्ट्री में। 3,000 के वेतन बेटा पाता है, 3,000 के वेतन मैं पाता हूँ। 2,000 के रूम किराया देते हूँ। उसके बाद में अपना खाती पीती हूँ। 1,500 रुपया बचता है तो बैंक में जमा करती हूँ।
You just heard Sunaina Devi and her plight. At the age of 75, she still has to fend for herself. Short of hearing, she manages to earn just 1 square meal a day. Will she ever benefit from the food bill? There are millions of Sunaina Devis in our country. Will the food bill ever turn into reality? This is Mahima S signing off BBC School News Report.
Facebook and Google face the heat. Over to our senior reporter Nalin.
Delhi High Court wanted social networking sites like Facebook, Ahlcon and Twitter, video sites like YouTube and Meta Cafe, and search engines like Google, Yahoo and Bing that if they don't plan a mechanism to withdraw obscene content from their website causing enmity to classes and prejudice to national integration, their website will be banned in India. The central government informed the High Court that there is sufficient material to proceed against all such websites. In a democratic state, everyone has a freedom of speech, but it should not be used in such a manner which might arise the feeling of communalism in Indian society. India, being a multi-religious democratic country, such detestable content does hurt the sentiments of specific community or religion, and thus is a very sensitive matter. The news of banning Facebook outraged the youth. They feel the step of banning Facebook and Google is a very defensive step, and government needs to focus on education and healthcare and needs to leave internet-themed issues. India has currently 40 million users active on Facebook, the third largest in the whole world, and same is the case with Google. The views and comments posted on such sites are of users' dissent, and the websites have really nothing to do with it. I read some comments made by Indian youth on this website. Just change our government with some young and intelligent people, not some old geezers who can't even use computers. Here we have our respected principal sir to share his views on this issue.
Principal sir is with us. He is our rock of Gibraltar. He is very supportive and it is his enthusiasm which percolated down to us. And therefore today we are here. We have taken a few steps towards journalism in the form of BBC School News Report.
Thank you, Rishi. And the topic that you have taken, that is freedom of speech and the freedom of expression, is something which is very close to my heart. But I would like to caution all of you that this freedom is always with some reasonable restrictions. You are very keen to know as to what is happening about the social media, and the newspaper reports that the government is trying to gag them or government is trying to interfere them. But my knowledge and my information suggests that the government has no intention, number one, and even if they have intention, they will not be able to do it. And therefore I would like you to understand that if courts intervene in any matter of dispute, all of us must respect it, and anybody who posts any offensive content on any social media, they are liable for prosecution. And all I would say with a sense of responsibility, that the social media groups should also find a way out as to how to withdraw a content which may cause some problem in the society.
Thank you, sir.
No, I don't think I agree with the Indian court. Different people have different perspective about the word objectable. The question to be asked is, what is objectable content? But all said and done, if the content harms anyone personally or the society suffers, then it should be removed. Thank you.
Well, I feel that there should certainly be filtering of contents on social networking sites like Facebook, which are objectionable and offend religious sentiments. People are totally free to voice their concern and opinion, but must have the courage to face the consequences. If sentiments are hurt, the content will not serve the purpose of bonding one and all, as is the intention of Facebook.
How to cope with attention disorder. On the account of exams being around the corner, there are students who seem restless and fidgety, and they have significant difficulty in paying attention and concentrating for long spans. These are symptoms of ADHD, Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. This can be a serious problem, so here we have some tips from the Chief Department of Mental Health and Behavioral Science, Max Healthcare. First, study in short spells. Second, avoid multitasking. Third, make notes and use illustrations. Fourth, exercise well. Fifth, do the E exercise, which is deleting the alphabet E from a single paragraph, which should be done daily. Seventh, the music exercise. While listening to instrumental music, focus your attention on any one instrument being played. And eighth, talk to a counselor. And with this, I wish all the best to all the students who are preparing for their exams.
Signing off,
Ahlcon Communique. हो गया पूरा?